Okay. Wow, I heard this there in person. One of those Rush Limbaugh sucky fill-ins. Mm-hmm. I don't know who it is. Doesn't matter. Never heard of any of them.
Yeah.
He's a little insecure with all his success, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Sucky. All right. Anyway, he was, wow, this was a leap that even I had to ice my groin down after listening to this. So they used Anna Nicole Smith's death, Jim, in Right Wing World to make the analogy that she was possible because of Bill Clinton. Because they were exactly the same.
Anna Nicole Smith. Why we care? Why so many people are captivated? The best I can come up with is this. It all has to do with Clinton.
Huh?
It is Bill Clinton's fault. For all those lefties out there who say that everything is Bush's fault, fine, I'm going to give you the opposite side. I blame everything on Clinton, but this is because of Clinton. It was Bill Clinton who made us comfortable with the notion that we're a nation of buttheads.
What?
That we're all out of the trailer park.
What the hell are you talking about? And thanks for playing Really Bad Analogy.
He went on to say how they had the exact same background. You see what I mean? Same. Bill Clinton, Anna Nicole Smith, exactly the same, intelligence and accomplishments. They're the same. White trash is what his point was.
So what's he going to say if Mike Huckabee becomes president, who's also from Hope, Arkansas?
That was, wow. I was like, how are they going to, you'd think that's a joke. How are they going to tie Clinton in with Anna Nicole Smith? And they did it. They did it.
Not very successful, though.
It's Bill Clinton's fault that people like Anna Nicole Smith are famous because...
Whatever.
Yeah.
The country was in great shape at the end of the last century, and George Bush screwed up everything.
His opening monologue, the Sucky Rush villain, it was like a scattershot of different ridiculous right-wing topics all at once. I was sort of like... I couldn't ask you to get it all. It was too much. It was like, I think he talked about Tim Rustert testifying, and he's like, well, that's bad news for Scooter Libby because he has credibility. Now, if it was a known liar like Dan Rather...
What?
What? Yeah, it was, wow. Okay. Yeah, here he is expounding on a whole thing about Anna Nicole, Bill Clinton. Same.
She came out of the exact same kind of background. We've paid attention to her for no real reason other than the fact that her life is kind of a train wreck, just like Clinton.
What?
There was a time that Anna Nicole Smith never would have been a celebrity in this country. But that was before Clinton. Clinton lowered the bar for what kind of a person you had to be in order to be famous in this country.
What?
So it is Clinton's fault.
Wow.
You see, I had to pull over and call Chris. I was like,
God, that's weak.
Huh. As ridiculous as Rush is, you gotta get a little of this fill-in guy. Wow. That is, come on, you gotta give it up for that.
Yeah. And you know what? He is so completely wrong when he says there is a time where someone like Anna Nicole would never be a celebrity. You know, look at Jane Mansfield. She was a celebrity just for having big boobs.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing over in right-wing world these days, do they? They got a 28% approval rating president. And just, you're like, oh, that's a joke that they're going to somehow go back to Clinton. I'm like, huh? How did they connect that? Anna Nicole Smith and Clinton. Wow. Okay.
If we invade Iran, it's because of Clinton. Clinton.
Okay, and only Fox News could get some immigrant bashing into the weather forecast. We'll do that when we get back, 20 minutes after the hour, the odious Fox and Friends, as we continue on Right Wing World on The Stephanie Miller Show.
Go ahead. Laugh out loud in your cubicle. Everyone already thinks you're a left-wing lunatic anyway. It's The Stephanie Miller Show.